Good evening, soccer fans. This broadcast of the Rock City Boom is brought to you in part by our sponsor, Scotty's Automotive. Jason North and Mark Satelli coming to you live from the Rochester Sports Garden as the Rock City Boom looks to kick off the season and the home opener here tonight against the Cleveland Samba. Mark, Rock City Boom coming off a very successful season last year, 10-0 in the regular season, made it to the national semifinal. How can they keep the momentum going tonight against the Samba?
Well, we do have pretty much the same returning squad. We got a few extra guys. This is probably the big test, so I would say that we'd have to come out today, really put in the work, and it'll determine the rest of our season.
Absolutely. Looking to get off to a fast start. Like you said, a lot of returning players. We got captains in Conrad Zeidowitz, Alex Harling, and I believe it is Jacob Mitchell. Leadership, Conrad Zeidowitz obviously has been with the roster for a long time. Guys like that, those familiar faces, how important are they?
It's so important. Conrad's a great leader. Jacob Mitchell is another one. He's awesome, and then Alex Harling as well. So those three, especially Conrad. Conrad's one of the most inspirational people in the locker room. So with him leading it up, and then we got Jake Schindler out there, who's kind of a silent captain too. So it makes to a good squad.
Yeah, absolutely. And Rock City, no stranger to success throughout the inception of this team. They have been very familiar with the postseason, and you'll look to repeat that here in 2026.
Yeah, absolutely. And hopefully, we can get back to a championship, and then maybe we can do a little bit better this year.
Yeah, definitely. As we wait for our match officials to get ready to get us sorted out here.
Yeah, we're still waiting for the away team to come out of the locker room.
Yep. Here's your game day roster for today's Rock City Boom.
New player to watch there, Andrew Coughlin. Most people know him from Utica as a goalkeeper. He will not be a goalkeeper today. I'm not sure where he's actually playing, but he will be up top trying to score some goals for us. So a little different look to see Andrew Coughlin on the field.
Who do you expect to provide the most offensive pop for the Boom this year?
I'm going to have to go with Jamison Raley. I see him being one of the top guys out there. But I think we got a lot of guys that I think you'll see it speckled between a lot of players, but I think you'll see Jamison Raley, with the majority of most of our goals.
Absolutely, and you and I were talking before the broadcast started. Cleveland Samba, they should be a much improved roster this year. They've made a lot of moves, added a lot of players. What were you seeing out there during warm-ups?
Unfortunately, I really wasn't paying enough attention to the Samba. I do know that their goalkeeper, which would be Kiefer Reed, he played the first game we played them last year. He did get hurt, but he is a great goalkeeper. They got a lot of good talent on the team. Again, I think Rock City just has to come out hard, take it to them right off the bat, put them away early.
Excellent.
We also just want to let you know we do have a couple veteran referees out there with Steve and Lauren, so should be a great ref game, and those guys have some serious experience, great referees.
It's always important to have some good officials, keep the game under control, especially indoor. It's fast-paced. It can get a little more physical perhaps in the outdoor game. What are some things that if somebody's tuning in for the first time, they can expect to see indoor a little bit different than outdoor?
Well, you're going to see fouls that you think are fouls, and they're really not. A lot of hands-on. It's almost like a mix between soccer and hockey. It's just not as rough, but you will see a lot of hands-on, a lot of pushing, and those aren't fouls in professional indoor. Whereas if you're just playing here at the Sports Garden in the amateur league, it's 100% a foul. So, don't watch the game and be like, oh, my God, it's a foul, because 9 out of 10 times it's not out here.
Absolutely. And the other thing some people will probably, if you've never done indoor before, you got to get used to it. Continuous substitutions, kind of just like hockey, just like indoor lacrosse. They're coming over the board, subbing in and out on a regular basis.
Absolutely. The goal is to offense, defense, off. Offense, defense, off. You don't want to be out there for more than a minute. Again, it's not like, I ref here and guys are like, come in for me in 5 minutes. Come in for – not here.
It's like a hockey shift.
A shift out here, you would, if you waited 5 minutes, you would be gassed. You probably wouldn't play the rest of the game. So it's a lot more fast-paced than it looks on TV.
Absolutely. Taking a moment here for the national anthem. All right, players getting ready to take their spots. Getting ready to get underway. Season and home opener for Rock City Boom.
Yeah, like I said, this is a big one. We only play Cleveland twice. It's probably the second or first best team in the league. Of course, I'm biased, so I'm going to say the second best team in the league. But so we only get to play them twice. So we definitely got to take it to them, especially at home. Traveling like any other team, it sometimes gets difficult getting players there. So you got to make a statement right now. First game of the season for the rest of our division.
Absolutely.
Again, goalkeeper Kiefer Reed here. He's definitely one to watch. He's definitely a great goalkeeper.
And we're underway here at the Rochester Sports Garden. Samba gets possession. Quick shot there for Cleveland. Slightly wide. Zajdowitz looks to make a play up. Beautiful ball in the middle and a nice denial there.
Yeah, that was some great defensive play on Samba. Both teams have made mistakes early, almost cost us goals, but
little first game jitters.
This is Cleveland's second game, actually.
Yes, it was Cleveland and Sahara played last week, correct?
Yes, yep. And Cleveland did, it was a good game in the first half, and then Cleveland took it to Sahara the second half. But again, first few minutes jitters. Now everything's going to have to calm down, and you can see the difference here is.
Nice ball there. Nice shot, just wide.
The other thing is so we're used to practicing over at the sports or TSE.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit bigger of a pitch. Goals are actually a little bit smaller there. So once the guys get used to the smaller field here, and then getting shots on, you'll notice a big difference, I think. Oh, it's a great call. Got a hold of his shirt.
Much to the chagrin of the Cleveland Samba. And I'm not going to lie, you and I have the best seat in the house right now, my friend. We're right in this corner. The action is coming fast and heavy.
Yeah, it's 50-50. I mean, I think Cleveland got a hand on the guy. He's already fallen over. There was no need to even commit that foul. He was already going down. And
Rock City will set it up. See what they cook up here.
Yeah, I think you're going to find this to go to Jameson.
Right in the middle. Well defended there. Samba will start it over here for us. Nicely cut out there. That ball to Zajdowitz. Rock City looking to maintain possession. Nice little 1-2 there. Cut out by the defender. Good position there. Plays this one back to Zajdowitz up at the top center. Conrad looking to get something going. Fires a shot just high. Uses that big left foot.
Yeah, he's got a cannon when he wants to release it.
Trying to get Rock City on the board. Maintaining a little possession here now. Samba trying to retake possession. We'll play it back to Kiefer Reed. Boom, get it under control. 50-50 ball. Samba player just a little late. Nice little play to the middle. That gun goes in and a goal for Rock City.
Austin, the baby feeder Gerber.
Beautiful teamwork there by Rock City.
Yeah, that was set up by Andrei Demidov. He's a newer player.
Here's the replay here. Just nice little touch to the middle and a nice little finish there by Gerber. Rock City strikes first, 1-0, boom.
Yeah, it's definitely a big goal. You want to come out hard. And, it's a good finish.
Guys play this one long.
3 lines. So that's another thing that some fans may not know about. You can't play it over 3 lines. Unless it's deflected at the 3rd line and over or whatever. So now it goes the other team's 3rd line.
Yep. So in case anybody was wondering, that's why. Sometimes hard to play it over the top long. Opportune area here for the Samba. Fires a shot and a great save.
Yeah, it's routine save for Jacob Mitchell. I call him the border wall, but that's just a routine save for him. It's going to take a little something more than that to get past him.
And that has to add to your team confidence when you have a very capable netminder, especially in indoor here where the action is fast and furious. These guys are going to get peppered with a lot more shots than you would traditionally in outdoor.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a strength in Jamison
Nice
Riley.
job by Jamison to get in there and create an opportunity. Zajdowitz uses the body well here, looks to split 2 defenders, gets taken down, no call. Nice little diagonal pass there. Samba looking to create, gets it on the right foot. Mitchell will clean this up for Rock City. Looks to play the throw.
And that's another thing not practicing here. I think the ceilings are a little higher at TSC as well.
And that'll award possession to the Samba. That is the same as if the ball goes out of play, or? Yep.
It's actually going to go to the top, top of the line because it's going to be a superstructure. Whereas if it was out of play type thing, it would be at the top of the arc.
Plays it short. That shot goes high. Boom, avoid the danger. Looks like Cleveland's playing man-to-man right now, marking up and down the pitch. Looks for options. He's taking his time with it, nice poise there. Luka Dodge, another solid defender on this roster.
Yeah, he's probably the youngest one on the roster as well, and he's definitely a solid defender, solid player.
Plays this one along the boards, gets some space. Here he comes, rips a shot just high.
So that's Fernando, and the goalkeeper both collided last year in their first game and both had to go to the hospital. So it's good to see Fernando back out here. Obviously, it's good to see their keeper back out playing again. And but I'm sure Fernando wants to put a goal on this guy too.
Oh, I'm sure. That one goes out to play off the Samba player. Gerber looking for his second.
Yeah, that's a good look too. That's, testing everybody out, shoot from everywhere. Then they don't know when you're going to shoot, when you're not going to shoot. They won't give you the space.
This one gets cut out. Samba trying to get on a breakaway. Nicely done.
Yeah, he's never going to beat Jake Schindler. I mean, Jake's a veteran of the game. And Jake's so smart and so fast.
Positioning is key, and Schindler was flawless there.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, the experience that Jake carries back there is far to none. And that's not the guy you want to go one-on-one against.
Looks to chip this one in. Nice on the back heel, little contact, play on.
Oh, it's a goal.
That's a goal. His second of the evening. That is Austin Babyface Gerber, as we say again.
Gerber.
That one's going to stick. 2-0 Rock City.
I guess I'd have to change about who I thought was going to be the leading scorer, so we'll go with Gerber. Just in the right place, right time. Jamison put in a lot of work there, along with Andre. And
yeah, beautiful placement there from Gerber. And these shots are coming in heavy right now on Kiefer Reed.
Yeah, they're not giving him any opportunities to make the save. And
nice positioning there. Gets knocked off the ball. Samba desperately need to try to maintain some possession and get a quality look here. And that one will be denied. Dan Rieger coming over to play some defense.
That's the other thing, too. You're going to have to possess a little bit against these guys. You cannot just keep going 100% all out, because they're going to play the same game the whole game, and they will tire you out. You can hang out here right now, and come the third or fourth quarter, you will be gassed.
Rieger again knocks that shot down. Samba trying to create some opportunities here. Play it back out up to the top. Working it around.
Another routine save for the wall.
Shot off the foot of Matt Schober. Throws this one deep, has Gerber. Nicely played there by Kiefer Reed. Gerber looking for that early hat trick.
I think Kiefer did try to sell the foul, though, but great work on his part.
Nicely done by Rock City, looking for a little 3-on-2, and well defended there.
Great defensive play.
That was Dylan Keeling. Now he looks for options, plays it into space. And space is at a premium here in the indoor game. Samba player coming out of his boot.
Oh, he was running so fast, the shoe just started coming off, I think.
Nice little scrap down here in the corner.
Again, he probably got stepped on, and, now he wants to foul. But, unfortunately, this game is so fast. You see it, I see it, and refs can't call everything just because your shoe's falling off. They can't say, hey, all right, let me call it, but they didn't see it, So, it's great work on the referees. You got to give them a little credit. It's a not easy game to be refereeing.
Not easy at all. 2 referees on the field here, and 10 players plus 2 keepers flying all over the place.
And again, 2 very, very these refs have been here for a long time, so it's 2 very good referees. They're veterans of this, so.
Right now, Rock City, too, when they're in possession, seem to be getting the ball into the middle almost at will.
Yeah, again, it's not something you 100% want to.
Joe Balls. Nice one. Touches it by, and there's Joey Balls. 3-0 Rock City.
You got to have balls to do something like that. Joe Balls.
Joey Balls. One of the faster guys out on the field, too, arguably, when he gets going at 100 miles an hour.
He is quick. Great guy. I've known Joe for quite a few years now. I mean, and again, he's not going to plan himself. I mean, look at he's just very patient, very composed.
There. Well done there from Joey.
Yeah, you got to have balls for that.
And he puts at least one by the keeper. 3-0 Rock City here in the early stages. They couldn't ask for a better start here at home.
I'd imagine we got a media timeout.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is proudly brought to you by Scotty's Automotive. Scotty's Automotive is the official automotive service garage of the Rock City Boom. Scotty's has been proudly serving Rochester since 1950. When you're in need of automotive repairs, choose the shop with the skills and resources to provide you with the highest quality of service. Visit us on the web at scottysautomotivegroup.com or come visit us at 1886 Monroe Avenue in Brighton. Call Scotty's at 585-461-1666. That's 461-1666. 461-1666.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, offers Bill Gray's Great Plates, topped any way you want them, for $10.99 every Tuesday and Sunday. Get a $10.99 Great Plate Tuesdays and Sundays.
Gimme Bill Gray's. When it comes to handling unwanted critters and dealing with creepy crawlies getting into your home, you can trust Town & Country Pest Solutions. We're devoted to pest and wildlife management with decades of experience serving our community. We strive to provide the most honest and effective services that suit your needs, and all of our solutions are backed by a Town & Country warranty. So if the critters come back, so do we. Town & Country Pest Solutions. Find a pest, we'll do the rest.
All right, we're back from the media timeout. 3-0 Rock City here, 6:24 left in the first quarter. Nice little start here at home for Rock City. Start the 2026 campaign.
Yeah, it's a good start so far, but if anybody knows or watches any kind of indoor pro soccer, it's this far from over. You score a few goals and then you can let up, and then the other team can score a bunch of goals.
It was great hustle by Zajdowitz to keep that ball in this attacking end. There you see the tempo, the pace of play pick up a little bit here. Oh, and our goalie gets boarded. It's number 86.
Yeah, it's definitely a game of momentum.
Or 87, excuse me, George Kephart. Zajdowitz gets us restarted, plays it over to Gerber. Plays this one in. Nicely touched off the chest.
Matt Schubert.
Playing this one back. Luka Dodge into Joe Balls. Mishandled there by Joe. Gets it right back. Again, Rock City. Oh, almost a nice little touch by Gerber. Had the right idea. Because he's in pursuit for a hat trick here today. More nice defense from Schindler.
Yeah, I think he tangled up with the other guy's legs. No foul, of course, but I think he had him beat. And it's still early. I would expect Austin to get that third goal eventually.
Yeah, he's definitely getting into space, getting good opportunities here.
I was about to say, I like the way Cleveland started working the ball around, and they do a bad pass. You just got to keep doing the weave, keep working the ball around. Try to hold on to the ball. You don't want the Boom to have a ball at their feet.
Absolutely not. And a lot of players moving without the ball continuously. This one's deep. That'll go out of play off the Samba player. Off the head of Anthony DeMarco. See what Rock City could cook up here. Nice little flash to the middle there. Nicely cut out by the Samba. They'll play it back deep. Zajdowitz gets it right back in. Zajdowitz loads up that left.
He really wants to hit that from that third line over there, but
It looked like my pitching wedge.
it looked like his pitching wedge too, trust me.
Yeah, he knows a thing or two about golf.
Yeah, he can golf. He's just as good as a skier as he is a soccer player.
He has a hole-in-one, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he did. I saw that too.
Okay.
I wasn't there, so we can't prove it.
Just an athletic guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He said he's a great character. I've been playing soccer with him. I coached him when he was younger, and I've been playing against him for years.
Here comes right into our corner. Tough play there. Good hustle by both players. Nicely done there. Samba in an opportune area. couldn't capitalize on that. Plays it back in the middle, and there's a goal. Cleveland on the board with the first tally of the evening for them.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, it's a great goal, don't get me wrong, but unfortunately a bad mistake in the back. You know, the mistakes could cost you goals. And, you know, you don't want to make that mistake.
Plays it in here. This pass was a little too far. You see the frustration on the player. Then he gets it right back in the middle, and he makes this one count. That goal by number 41, Matikiki Rahini. Zajdowitz gets tripped up. Kephart showing some frustration again. Getting a little vocal with the match officials. Zajdowitz plays this one into the corner. And there's some of that physicality in the indoor game that we were talking about, guys getting a little more physical than you might see.
Yeah, so they've planted this big guy over here on Andre, who's one of our biggest guys. That'll be a good battle the whole game.
There's definitely some bigger bodies down there congesting the middle. Rieger plays it down to Andre. Andre just shielding the player off. Back out to Zajdowitz. Swings it over to Rieger.
That was one thing I was worried about Andre, if he was going to stand a guy up and shield him off, and he's doing a great job of it. Andre's a big, teddy bear. He's an awesome guy. And he's strong as an ox. You just got to get him to use his strength.
Well, he's using it so far this season.
Yeah, absolutely. He's playing so far so good.
Rieger looking for options, has a player showing to the ball, into the corner. And a nicely done by Rock City. Kiefer Reed came out to try to offer some assistance to the defender and got caught out in no man's land. Rock City takes advantage, 4-1, the Boom. As we dial up the replay here, Mark. It's a good battle in the corner.
Yeah, absolutely, but it's not a battle you're gonna have a hard time winning that against Jamison, and then Eddie in front of the goal is gonna put that on net all the time. So great work by the Boom. Again, you got to win your individual battles, and these guys, like I said, you got a lot of strong players for the Boom, and they will win their individual battles.
2 minutes, 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Jacob Mitchell throws this one deep into the corner. Again, Rock City. Play on, says the match official. Nope, changes her mind. We're going to call it.
That was, it's probably a foul. I can't tell you, but that was an awfully late call. I can see why people would be upset, but a foul is a foul. Maybe she's just seeing if there's anybody trailing, any kind of advantage going on. You never know what's going through their heads, but a foul is a foul, and if she calls it a little late, it is what it is.
Rock City will set up here. Gerber taking position far post here. See what the Boom cook up on this play. Love these set pieces. That'll go out off the Samba player.
Yeah, it's going to be at the top of the yellow line for the. It's called the superstructure, they call it, so that goes to the top of the yellow line.
Looks like they'll give Zajdowitz's left foot a break on this one.
They're going to feed it right to him. Him or Jamison, they're just going to roll it right to Jamison. Oh, wow.
Oh, little flick, and it's Austin Gerber with the hat trick.
Wow.
Beautiful set piece from the Rock City Boom. Schindler to Gerber, and an early first quarter hat trick for Austin.
Yeah, I know Austin's capable of it. I didn't see that coming right away.
Nifty play right
Great
here, Mark.
goal.
Looking at
goodness.
the replay. Look at this, just nifty. Little creative all through between the legs.
And again, as great of a goal that is on Austin's part, what it takes to make a pass like that.
Unbelievable skill from both players.
Yeah, to put a solid, hard pass like that through there and recognize it. That's just a veteran move by Jake Schindler. And and Austin's not he's newer to the team this year, but he's a veteran. He played with the Lancers, so he's he's not new.
Yep.
So that's 2 veterans just, connecting again.
And here we go again with another super.
This one's 100% going to Jamison.
Plays it back. This one gets denied. Gerber again in the corner. Tries to get creative. Kiefer Reed looking to play this one out deep to Rahani. The lone goal scorer for the Samba. Jacob Miller makes easy work of that one. Mitchell. Plays this one in deep to Andre. Loads it up, takes a shot. Another opportunity for the Boom.
Wow.
Little pump fake it, a touch and a goal.
That's my
for
boy.
Rock City.
Fernando.
And there's the goal he wanted. You and I were talking about it earlier. He got it, and it is 6-1 Rock City. And the offense coming in bunches right now for the Boom. Just a beauty. A little pump fake there. Nice hesitation. It plays it into the middle.
And again, that's it's good work on Fernando's part to make sure he kept it down. Just got a good foot on it, put it in the back of the net. And that's all you got to do. A lot of people might try to clobber it, kill it.
Boom is definitely owning the space in the box area there. You don't want to call any of these layups, but a couple of them.
Yeah, you call them what they are, it's unfortunate, but like I said, you're watching a team that's got a lot of experience. Even the young guys, they learn from the older, veterans. So it's so important to be a student of the game.
Nicely done there by Luka Dodge just to get the ball out of there. Let Rock City gather. Off the wall pass, nicely cut out there by Rieger. And Samba will get an opportunity here with 15.7 seconds left in the first quarter. See if they can cook up some sort of answer. Go to play fast, a little too fast, says the massive fish. I'll get back here.
I think they asked for the wall to step back, so the wall stepped back and then they kicked it. So
nice defense there from Rock City, not even letting that shot get through. Reed will play this one in off the wall.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that will draw our first quarter to a close here. Rock City Boom, a very commanding 6-1 start to the first period. Already with the hat trick, Austin Gerber.
we also got to see some players that we didn't see. Andrew Coughlin came in towards the end of that quarter. It'd be good to see him out there a little bit, get some run in, again, get everybody acclimated to the game and keep everybody fit and ready to go.
Couldn't ask for a better start to the first quarter for the Boom. We're going to take a quick media break. We'll be right back with the second quarter. All right, welcome back to the Rochester Sports Garden. Jason North, Mark Satelli. Second quarter about to get underway. Rock City with a nice 6-1 lead here to start the match. As the second quarter gets underway, Idowitz battling here in the corner.
Yeah, we're gonna see Rock City with another new player showing up for the second quarter. Captain Alex Harling is going to be suited up now and ready to go. That'll put a little change in the dynamic of the forwards.
Samba looking to push the intensity here to start the second quarter, dispossessed by Rock City. Tries to play that one through for Gerber. Gerber already underway with 3 goals this evening for the Boom. It's off to a fast start.
Yeah, Gerber's a great player. He was great with the Lancers. It's good to see him out here playing again and getting a hat trick. His first game back is huge.
Step over by Rahini. Nothing there. Ball knocked loose by Zajdowitz. Conrad looks to stay with him.
And there you see Alex Harling is now in the game.
Down into the corner. Harling feeds it into the middle. Rips a shot and another goal. Fernando again, his second. And it is 7-1 Rock City.
What a laser. One step and he just destroyed the panels off the ball.
The Boom are just getting into the middle and getting just beautiful looks here. Starts with Harling. We just talked about him checking in for the first time. Plays this one, and that's just too much time and space even in the indoor game.
Looked like the keeper might have been screened a little bit too on that one. And we practice over at TSE. The goals are a little bit smaller, and we were peppering everything around the goals the other day at practice. We were wondering if that would, add to us because these goals are a little bigger, and you can see where they're just putting them. We're just inside the post now, and great finishes. Nothing the keeper can do.
Here comes Schindler. Hits a shot. Nice save there. They've gone to the backup keeper. P.J. Dirksen is in goal now for the Samba. And there is another goal for the Rock City Boom.
Pretty sure Conrad got that. Yeah, Conrad Zajdowitz, our captain.
Rock City has established themselves early and often here. Nice little play there. Initially a good save by Dirksen, but then there it is on the rebound.
Well, that wasn't Conrad. Who's 15?
That was Gerber again. His 4th of the night.
Babyface Gerber. Feeding the family.
Mitchell throws this one deep down the field, all the way down to the other end. This one plays in deep. Look at Dodge. Plays this one back to Mitchell.
You got to wonder why. Why would they change the keepers? I hope that nothing happened to the other one. He's hurt or anything. It's not really something that you usually do is change keepers. Your starting keeper is usually a keeper. So.
Think it could be one of those situations where you're trying to send your squad a message?
Yeah, I don't know.
But there's another one from Rock City. And the goal barrage from Gerber continues. That is number 5 for Austin Gerber.
I'm going to tell you something right now. He's making a meal of it.
He really is. I mean, here it goes again and again. Look at that, right into the middle, Rock City. Gerber's just making a run outside of the right foot, and Dirksen had no chance. 9-1 Rock City.
That's the other thing. You got guys that are finishing their chances. I mean, again, whether it's the starting keeper, this backup keeper, neither one of them have had a chance at any of these saves. I mean, these guys are just really finishing their sandwiches, you know what I mean?
These are point-blank shots.
Yeah.
The best keepers in the world would have a hard time with some of these.
I would have got them. Just kidding.
There's no doubt in my mind you would have, Mark.
No, but again, you're absolutely right. I mean, their keepers have no chance. The other thing, too, is you wonder if you put your second string keeper in, is it going to change the dynamic of your defense now, as the other guy got a little bit more control of his back, because they're coming quicker now than they were earlier.
Nice save there from Mitchell. And again, he's been very solid. These are routine saves from Mitchell, as you were saying. And I know he'd like to have the one they gave up back.
Yeah, absolutely. But, you also were like, hey, get that out of your system now. And, oh, wow.
Fires that shot off his own player right into the back of Rahani. And that one's going to leave a mark.
Oh, he's definitely feeling it.
Hit with friendly fire. Got another superset here coming up for the Samba.
And again, you just watch the organization and the boom and the veterans that are in the game right now.
DeMarco on the ball for the Samba, plays it off to the side. And that one was out of play. The Samba need to try to get some possession here dearly.
Right on the line.
Rock City just bouncing around with a ton of confidence right now. Plays this one deep. Nice little back heel. Here comes Gerber again, putting on some pressure. It's been a 5-goal night already for Austin Gerber. Here's Gerber looking to turn. Turns on the wheels, brings it over into the corner. Gerber letting it fly. Why not? He's feeling it.
Yeah, you just got to wonder at what point do you say don't let this guy turn and shoot anymore, and then here they are just giving him his right foot.
Yeah, we call that a heat check, and Gerber was happy to oblige.
Absolutely, and he'll take it all day if you want to give it to him.
And he looks to split two defenders. Will play this one back to the keeper. Dirksen looks to play this one in deep.
Two-handed shove.
Million Evans taking this ball here for the Samba. Cleveland comes into tonight's match 1-0-0. Got the win last week over the Sahara Gunners. Plays this one deep. That one will go wide. Back to Dan Rieger. Slides it over to Luka Dodge, and here it is again. Just good possession from Rock City. Working the ball around. A lot of guys moving without the ball.
And the other thing, too, is if you notice, like, when Jacob Mitchell, sometimes he'll throw the ball all the way down the other end. On a goal throw, you are not allowed to throw it 3 lines. So that's why he is actually, if you watch him, he's tossing it right before the 3rd line for some of the people that don't know the rules. So only on a goal throw, you can't throw it 3 lines.
Here comes Schindler, dangerous spot, plays this one over to Zajdowitz. Zajdowitz off the wall. Nice little save there from Dirksen. Schindler looks for options, plays it to Zajdowitz. Nicely played down into the corner. Nice little give and go. Looked like they were trying to set up a little give and go there. Rahini, Schindler one-on-one, little pump fake on him. Gets dispossessed. Good defensive recovery there from the Rock City. And that's nicely cut out by Mitchell. Fires this one down. Off the wall, nobody there. Good idea. Nicely done there by Schindler. Get things situated for Rock City.
Great work by Fernando.
Nicely done. Fernando
Oh, what
finds
a
the
ball.
open man. Nice ball there. Gets a move on
Great
him. Left
save.
foot and a great save from Dirksen. Last couple saves from Dirksen have been top notch.
Yeah, absolutely. And he needs those. You know, he needs to get, he kind of get first few goals there, got him, stuffed up. He wasn't in the game yet, so make a couple saves now and, could change his whole game. There he goes, another one.
Good idea there. Dirksen just a little faster to it. Rock City, though, really peppering them. Harling has it. Feeds this one into the middle. Nice hustle there by Mitchell.
Great work by Jacob Mitchell. Way to read it.
Harling lets it fly just wide. Gerber back on the floor here for Rock City. In pursuit of goal number 6 for the evening. He plays it in the space. Are they really going to let him line up again? They do. Nice save by Dirksen.
Great save, but I mean, how are you just going to let him tee up on the guy, Another good save.
Dirksen again. Doing a nice job here the last few minutes.
Not really sure what they're complaining about.
I'm not sure if they were trying to call a timeout and didn't get it.
Yeah, that's what they were definitely trying to call a timeout. Absolutely.
Yep, there you go. But yeah, Rock City off to a fast start, and to your point, they might want to start marking up Austin Gerber and not letting him just walk in and load up that right foot.
And just go back to the timeout. Granted, yeah, you were probably calling a timeout. If you're calling a timeout, make sure they're aware. I mean, you call a timeout and then drop the ball. Before the whistle blows, that's your own fault, I think, so.
Absolutely.
And I'm not really sure anybody's thinking they're going to call a timeout with 6 minutes left in the second quarter, so.
Yep, understandable. We'll take the media timeout here. We'll be right back.
Is proudly brought to you by Scotty's Automotive. Scotty's Automotive is the official automotive service garage of the Rock City Boom. Scotty's has been proudly serving Rochester since 1950. When you're in need of automotive repairs, choose the shop with the skills and resources to provide you with the highest quality of service. Visit us on the web at scottysautomotivegroup.com or come visit us at 1886 Monroe Avenue in Brighton. Call Scotty's at 585-461-1666. That's 461-1666. 461-1666.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, offers Bill Gray's Great Plates, topped any way you want them, for $10.99 every Tuesday and Sunday. Get a $10.99 Great Plate Tuesdays and Sundays.
Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's.
When it comes to handling unwanted critters and dealing with creepy crawlies getting into your home, you can trust Town & Country Pest Solutions. We're devoted to pest and wildlife management with decades of experience serving our community. We strive to provide the most honest and effective services that suit your needs, and all of our solutions are backed by a Town & Country warranty. So if the critters come back, so do we. Town & Country Pest Solutions. Find a pest, we'll do the rest.
All right, welcome back to the Rochester Sports Garden. Rock City Boom right now enjoying a 9-1 lead over the Samba. There's a turnover. Another great save by Dirksen. He's been standing on his head here the last 4 or 5 minutes or so. Or this game could be incredibly out of hand by now.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was his mistake, and he had to bail his team out for it, but it's a great save no matter what.
No, they're good. They're good.
Rock City just doing a great job controlling tempo.
And they're just toying with him at this point.
Cleveland just looking for anything here to get themselves going. Nice defense there from Rock City. Samba looking for something there, just wide of the goal. Mitchell took away the angle. Here comes Gerber. Gerber again, just walking in. Plays this one off. Nice score.
Was that Jamison?
Nope, that was Schober.
Matt Schubert.
Matt Schubert with the goal. Gerber unselfish with the assist. Might as well add some of those to his resume tonight with his 5 goals.
My goodness gracious, he's all over. Obviously the player of the game today.
And it's the transition. I mean, Cleveland is just stuck down in the other end. Turns into a 2-on-1 and just a nice pass and a nice one-touch by the keeper. Dirksen was not able to get to this one.
No, and Schubert's not going to miss that. I've known Schubert, Matt, for a long time, and he is not going to miss something, a sitter like that. He's a great player. Obviously, you can see the composure and to finish it the way he had to, and puts them up 10-1.
Here comes Rock City again.
Yeah, they're just completely putting so much pressure on these guys.
Rock City just doing such a great job dominating that middle. Getting into that space and getting quality shots in bunches right now.
They just cannot break the final third. And they're just running all over the place. Playing man-to-man is not gonna help you now, especially now. You got to be gassed. And
yeah, I think that's kind of what we're seeing on that last goal too. Rock City just ran it down the floor. Said thank you very much. We'll take that odd man breakout. Seidowitz tries to play this one into the middle. There's a nice save by Dirksen again.
Yeah, he's been standing on his head, regardless of how many goals have gone in past him. He's made some great saves.
Seidowitz plays this one in. Gerber looks to turn on it. Trying to get that little 1-2 touch there. Gerber again, just wide.
Jeez.
Just missed number 6 by about 3 inches there.
I don't know if you watched him after he shot it. He was so angry that he missed. I mean, you guys got 5 goals and he's still mad at himself.
You love to see that, though. Dirksen
absolutely.
Again, nice save there. This one's going to run all the way back to Jacob Mitchell. Rieger now looks to touch it by the player. Coming along the left side here. Off the wall, Dirksen knocks it down.
Again, the relentless pressure that the Booms is putting on them. They can't even possess the ball.
Rieger looking for options as he plays quarterback. Schubert, a nice feed. Dirksen knocks this one down. Nice idea there. 2.5 minutes to go here. Plays this one into the center. A little too much pace on it. Fernando plays that back to Joe Balls, back to Jacob Mitchell, plays it off the wall.
Great work by both those two players. And Jacob again plays the ball off the back wall like a veteran would do. That's why he's our keeper. And we have some other backup goalkeepers, and I think any of them could really start. But he's earned his spot. He's captain, and we love to have Jacob in there as much as we can.
Yeah, just watching the fluidity of the Rock City Boom attack right now. Just very confident with the ball on their feet. And as you said, just kind of toying with them right now and getting into any space that they want to.
Yeah, and you gotta, as a sports person or anything, you wonder, like, how often do you want to play a team that's going to be walking all over you like this? Nobody wants to travel to get destroyed.
Nice touch there. This is Andre coming through. Plays left foot, back in, nice, and another goal. And is that number 6 for Austin Gerber? Yes, it is.
I think that was Jamison.
Was it Jamison?
Yeah, that's Jamison.
Oh, Jamison.
Yeah, Andre to Jamison. I'm not even sure if Gerber was on the field or not, but if he was, Gerber's been on the field for almost every goal.
Oh, he was on the field.
Yep. So
He was on the field.
he just came on the field. Yep.
I got screened by him. I'm going to blame it on that. I got a new pair of glasses coming in this week.
Yeah. Listen, I'm on the coaching staff. I'll make sure I bench him for screening you.
Cleveland trying to put on a little something here at the end. Nice save by Jacob Mitchell. Routine, as you were saying. And look at this. Just makes a save, and let's get right back on attack, fellas. What do you say?
I'll be honest with you, it's definitely a routine save, but I mean, for him to scoop that on a pretty hard shot on the ground, it's just a great handling by Jacob Mitchell. Good hands. He's definitely he doesn't want any more goals scored on him, so he's definitely walled up, and in order to beat him, it's going to take something special, I think. So
there's Mitchell getting out, playing the ball at his feet. Nice little flick into the middle there off the head of Gerber. Good idea.
Key here is you wonder what does Samba say at halftime to their locker room? What do they do?
Definitely seeing some frustration from some of the players here.
I'll be honest with you. I mean, I've been watching it, and it's unfortunate for them, but I think the Boom is just keeping their players on way too long. The guy that you just saw the frustration from, he's been out on the field for like 2 minutes already. You know what I mean? Like that's way too long to be on the field with these guys. I mean, look at them changing as soon as they're getting the personnel on for free kicks.
And that's the thing. Rock City's done such a great job. 1.6 seconds left. Nice little idea there, flashing. And Rock City will take an 11-1 lead into the halftime locker room. And if you're the Cleveland Samba, I mean, to your point, maybe we have to scrap playing man-to-man. Maybe we need to go to a zone. Maybe we need to try to keep the Boom out of the middle.
So I'll be honest with you. I was on the Lancers coaching staff years and years ago, and we weren't winning very many games because we were short player. Like, we didn't have a lot of players. We weren't paying people, so we're not having the greatest team. And the biggest thing when you're getting crushed like this, I think you want to take the ball and dump it in the corners, get your defenders to turn, everybody facing opposite direction. Try change something up, dump the ball in.
Yep.
See if you can make some noise happen, because what you're doing right now is definitely not where you can't. They don't even penetrate this final third of the field for that whole second quarter.
Yeah, and it's a lot of soccer still to play. Stranger things have happened, but right now Rock City just in total control. Shots, possession, quality, everything.
Yeah, and again, you're talking about guys that are veterans of the game. I'm sure the Samba might have some players that have been around or whatever, but these guys have we've got guys that have been in the M1 for years and years. Austin Gerber played in the M1 and 2. Jake Schindler, Conrad Zidowitz. So you got guys that have played at a higher level, and they're not out here to they don't care about this. They want to get to the championship, and that's what our goal is.
Absolutely. Now, adversely, real quick before we go to break, if you're Mark Mendel, what are you saying to the Boom? Just keep it up.
Just keep it going, keep working the ball around, and keep possessing. Basically the game's ours now. It's ours to have. We don't have to score any more goals, so just possess them, keep tiring them out, and the goals are going to keep coming.
Sounds good to me, Coach. We'll be back to call the second half after the halftime break.
Is proudly brought to you by Scotty's Automotive. Scotty's Automotive is the official automotive service garage of the Rock City Boom. Scotty's has been proudly serving Rochester since 1950. When you're in need of automotive repairs, choose the shop with the skills and resources to provide you with the highest quality of service. Visit us on the web at scottysautomotivegroup.com or come visit us at 1886 Monroe Avenue in Brighton. Call Scotty's at 585-461-1666. That's 461-1666. 461-1666.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, offers Bill Gray's Great Plates, topped any way you want them, for $10.99 every Tuesday and Sunday. Get a $10.99 Great Plate Tuesdays and Sundays.
Gimme Bill Gray's.
When it comes to handling unwanted critters and dealing with creepy crawlies getting into your home, you can trust Town & Country Pest Solutions. We're devoted to pest and wildlife management with decades of experience serving our community. We strive to provide the most honest and effective services that suit your needs, and all of our solutions are backed by a Town & Country warranty. So if the critters come back, so do we. Town & Country Pest Solutions. Find a pest, we'll do the rest.
You don't want any company working on your home. You want the company. The one voted the #1 window company, siding and exterior project company, contractor and construction company. Choose the #1 home remodeling company in Albany, Syracuse, Rochester, and Buffalo. The only company to win the BBB Torch Award for Ethics 5 times that has been trusted by over 100,000 homeowners. Comfort is the one. The only one to trust to work on your home. Visit comfortwindows.com and schedule your free estimate today.
Sweet baby. Oh, baby.
Stars.com.
Don't give me just any old cheeseburger. Only Bill Gray's will do. I love the taste and the quality and the juice are through and through.
It's the world's greatest cheeseburger. Made fresh for you each day.
When you're looking for something good cooking, say gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's.
A delicious meal with family or friends is a great way to share the day.
If you're getting hungry, say gimme, 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 gimme Bill Gray's.
This broadcast is proudly brought to you by Scotty's Automotive. Scotty's Automotive is the official automotive service garage of the Rock City Boom. Scotty's has been proudly serving Rochester since 1950. When you're in need of automotive repairs, choose to shop with the skills and resources to provide you with the highest quality of service. Visit us on the web at scottysautomotivegroup.com or come visit us at 1886 Monroe Avenue in Brighton. Call Scotty's at 585-461-1666. That's 461-1666. 461-1666. This broadcast is proudly...
All right, and welcome back. Second half getting ready to get underway here. Rock City enjoying an 11-1 lead right now over the Cleveland Samba. Live from the Rochester Sports Garden, I'm Jason North, joined by Mark Satelli. And Mark, a very dominating first half for Rock City. Looks like we got 2 keeper changes now. Kiefer Reed is back in for the Samba, and Ibarra is in now for the Rock City Boom.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and again, Allen coming in is a little different of a keeper. I think he's a little better with his feet than maybe Jacob Mitchell is. But again, we don't use our keepers with their feet very often anyway, so it doesn't matter. But it's good to get Allen in there. Jacob gets the majority of the time, which he's well deserved of. So to get Allen in there, get him some time, you never know what happens, and, get him prepared for the future.
Samba looking to attack here. Zajdowitz cuts this out. Looks to play this one ahead. First half star.
Wow.
Ooh, nice shot there, Schindler.
Yeah, talk about teeing it up for a guy,
Austin Gerber with a heck of a first half for Rock City with his 5 goals. Kind of set the pace and the tone. Here comes Schubert looking through, gets it through, just touches it wide.
Jamison rally with a finish afterwards. Just off the mark. We also saw 2 players leaving for the Samba. Looked like they may have been hurt. That hurts when you're on the road losing 2 guys, especially to a team that's really walking all over you. You want as much personnel as you can to get them subs in there, and to lose 2 guys. I'm not sure what positions they were in, but it definitely takes away from the rest of the team from getting some breathers.
Samba just looking for anything here to get going. The one-on-one battles mostly have been won this evening by Rock City.
Yeah, it's again, you're not going to win too many one-on-one battles with the Rock City Boom.
Nice shot, good save there from Kiefer Reed.
I'm not sure he actually saved it. It might even hit him in the face, but either way, great work. Again, the possession, the Boom has is
We just had Andre down here in the corner, and to your point, he is a large boy.
He is a big man, I tell you. He's a teddy bear, though. He's the nicest guy in the world. Here
comes Rock City looking to attack. Look to play that one back to Andre. That was Nuri Sarbudek.
Yeah, Nuri, that's I think his first shift of the game, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like he's wearing a pair of ice skates out there, though. Again, another thing that is a little different. The turf is a little different here than it is at the TSC, so it's a little slippery towards those edges.
Good speed there. Nice defense from the Samba player there. That was Jack Ladovic on the defensive play there. Plays this one over to Harling.
I ran into Austin Gerber in the men's room, and he's looking at me. I said, "Austin, are you serious right now?" He goes, "What?" I go, "What do you mean what, dude? You got like 5 goals, like 10 assists." He goes, "I got 5 goals."
Do you really believe that he doesn't know?
Oh, he knows. He knows.
If you ask him, he'll tell you he should have had 6. That other one didn't miss by much. Ooh, a little miscommunication there at first between Balls and Ibarra. Ooh, a little shove there. Kephart again.
Again, you fouled them. You pushed them into the boards. You're lucky you're not getting a boarding penalty. Eddie could have sold it, dove head first in the boards, and now you're in the box. So
Taking on a much larger player certainly could have sold it. Could have made it look a lot worse
Yeah,
than
he
it
could.
was.
Yeah, he could have ate it up, but Eddie's not that kind of guy. Eddie's 100% giving everything he's got. Wow, almost got an own goal.
The ball was humming through there. Look at Zajdowitz, good hustle, getting back, making sure they can't get anything going. Nice idea with the off-the-wall pass.
Yeah, it's a good look for Cleveland, finally getting a little look and something. But, I think they had a 2-on-1, and, the guy should have got rid of the ball first, but he let Zajdowitz catch up to him. And, Conrad's going to eat you up all day long back there, too.
Nice poise there from Zajdowitz, plays it back to the keeper. Now it's at the feet of Dan Rieger. He's got Harling making the run. Harling looking for options, plays it all the way through to Rieger. Nice idea there.
Who was it, Andrew Coughlin?
Heck of a shot. Yes, it was Andrew Coughlin off his right foot.
What work by Schubert. Unbelievable.
Great job there in the corner.
What would they call?
I'm not sure.
Harling had a smile on his face like he couldn't believe they actually called it, but
Joe Balls tries to play this one in. Nicely done there.
I'm not sure that Joe Balls wasn't actually shooting there, but
Deep in the corner here for Eduardo. Little scrum there. Zajdowitz now plays this one into the corner. Organized chaos right now down here. Samba looking to get it out of there, and they do.
yeah, again, get it out of there, you get your subs in, but you're just going to put the pressure right back on you, and it's not going to win a game for you.
Nice positioning there. Tries to spin off the players, trying to load up that right foot. Luka Dodge, a little ambitious.
Yeah, I like to see Matt Schubert's putting in a lot of work as well.
A lot of work. Some guys have played quite a bit. Your Gerbers, your Zajdowitzes, these guys live on the pitch. Schindler.
Yeah, it's good to see Schindler out here too. He's got a whole family he's raising now, and he's kind of retired. And we love to have him whenever we can and whenever we have the opportunity. Obviously he's a big body, he's a big presence, regardless. And here he is standing right in front of us.
Right in front of us.
And he'll direct traffic, and he's just such a smart soccer player. Oh.
Rahini gets in the way of another one. He got hit with some friendly fire earlier in the contest. This one he might have taken right off the face.
Well,
and as a guy who's had several broken noses, I feel your pain.
Well, I'll tell you right now, and fortunately for him, it was a deflection that went off to his face, because if that would have came straight into him, this could have been a lot worse. But we never want to see an injury like this in anybody, especially when it's a facial injury.
No, never. He's a tough player. He's been putting it all out there tonight. He's been very active for Cleveland.
Yeah, he's definitely put in the work. Again, every player out there is, even for Cleveland, they've been working really hard. But again, you're playing against a team that's just a little bit above their level. The Boom can easily be in the second division. Who knows? They could even possibly be in the first division. You know what I mean? So, you're playing a great third quarter right now. So you've held them off the board for 7 minutes or whatever, and
yeah, this might arguably be the best stretch since the very beginning of the match for Cleveland.
Yeah, defensively they're playing great. Now they just need to break in and get, like right now I would break that and get that down deep. Again, you're not going to win your individual battles against the Boom.
There's Idowitz again, proving your point. Right place, right time. Boom looking to get a little 2-on-1. Plays this one. Nice shot. Gerber almost with 6, but there's Eduardo Figueroa with the follow on the rebound. It is 12-1 Rock City. And I believe that is Eduardo's first tally of the night.
I think he got one earlier, didn't he?
He may have. We're going to have to watch the highlights. There's been a few.
He's our Puerto Rican Papi.
That's a beauty right there. Just on the rebound, good composure.
And that's, and that's his job, is to finish up what these guys start, get those rebounds, finish them. And again, when you get a chance to finish it and you do, that's what's the most important. You know what I mean?
Harling now looking to play it back. Nice save there from Ibarra. Gets the right hand on it. Keeping the Samba off the board again. And here comes the Boom again. Has numbers. Looks to play. Nice save there by Kiefer Reed. Luka Dodge. Little too physical.
Oh.
And he's going to get a card for this one.
I'm not sure I agree with this. It did look a little bit shoulder to shoulder. I'm not sure if Joel can pull that back up again. I'm not the referee, so whatever, but.
Here he goes. Luka's running. Nice little play there by Kiefer Reed.
Not so sure that's a foul. I mean, again, I'm not the referee. Maybe call a foul. I don't know if it's 2 minutes. But again, I'm not sure.
Then it looks like with that stoppage of play, we might be heading over to a media timeout. We'll be right back.
Is proudly brought to you by Scotty's Automotive. Scotty's Automotive is the official automotive service garage of the Rock City Boom. Scotty's has been proudly serving Rochester since 1950. When you're in need of automotive repairs, choose the shop with the skills and resources to provide you with the highest quality of service. Visit us on the web at scottysautomotivegroup.com or come visit us at 1886 Monroe Avenue in Brighton. Call Scotty's at 585-461-1666. That's 461-1666. 461-1666.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, offers Bill Gray's Great Plates, topped any way you want them, for $10.99 every Tuesday and Sunday. Get a $10.99 Great Plate Tuesdays and Sundays.
Gimme Bill Gray's.
When it comes to handling unwanted critters and dealing with creepy crawlies getting into your home, you can trust Town & Country Pest Solutions. We're devoted to pest and wildlife management with decades of experience serving our community. We strive to provide the most honest and effective services that suit your needs. And all of our solutions are backed by a Town & Country warranty. So if the critters come back, so do we. Town & Country Pest Solutions. Find a pest, we'll do the rest.
You don't want any company working on your home. You want the company. The one voted the #1 window company, siding and exterior project company, contractor and construction company. Choose the #1 home remodeling company in Albany, Syracuse, Rochester, and Buffalo. The only company to win the BBB Torch Award for Ethics 5 times that has been trusted by over.
All right, and welcome back. As always, thank you to our media sponsors for making all this possible for us. So the Cleveland Samba, Mark, right now are on what we call the power play.
Yeah, they absolutely are. And again, you can watch the organization from the Boom. We've practiced this on Tuesday. Things that we expect to happen, and this is one of those things. And great save by Alan Ibarra. The thing you got to watch out for the Boom is they are not afraid to.
Here we go. To your point, might have a chance. Jamison wisely pulls it back. Boom notorious for shorties. Nice moves there. Rips a shot just off the top of the crossbar.
Talking about putting the work in, and then to do it all solo, I mean, again, the Samba are out by a player, and the Boom have had possession more of this than they have.
Rock City looking really comfortable right now. Nice little off the wall there. Harling plays it through Rieger right back to Harling. You have to be careful if you're Cleveland. You don't want to get caught napping. That shot goes just high. Stays in play.
And again, there's a big opportunity for Cleveland. They got to take advantage of it. Wasn't really paying attention to the clock, but there can't be a ton of time left.
Not too much.
And like I said, the boom killed the majority of it.
Nice defense there from Zajdowitz. Again, nice defense from Zajdowitz. Getting in the way. And even with the man advantage, Cleveland just can't get through. Testament to the work Rock City is putting in. Everybody is moving. Everybody is doing their job.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release.
Ibarra does a nice job getting out there, disrupts things. Here comes Eduardo. Eduardo again just gets dispossessed and he plays it off the head and he scores! Eduardo Figueroa says, "You'll get me the first time, not the second." What a way to stay with it.
That's a great goal. Wallace scorer, I guess, if he played it off the wall to himself. But a great finish. You don't see too many headers in indoor, and, he just finished it easily.
Just a beauty here.
Yeah, it looks like he played it to himself. Nothing the keeper can do. I mean, it's a great finish.
Moves the lead to 13-1.
Great save by Allen.
Allen's on fire right now. He's made several diving saves here in this quarter.
Well, Allen knows the importance of holding down the fort for Jacob Mitchell. He's getting his opportunity to come in, and so he knows what he needs to do to hold down the fort. And he's a great goalkeeper as well as Jacob, and we got Alistair Farmer, who's a great goalkeeper. I mean, so we're stacked with goalkeepers, and they all deserve a chance.
Gerber leaves it. Plays this one back to Andre. Gerber.
Great save.
Save there from Reed. Back heel into Gerber. See what he could do here in the corner. He's going to play it back.
Wow.
Oh, Jamison gets tackled hard, and that is absolutely going to draw a whistle.
Wow.
And I'm glad to see him get up as quick as he did.
Yeah,
It looks like the Samba player may have actually gotten the worst of it. That's Aaron Goulan, who's down right now for Cleveland.
Yeah, I mean, luckily for Jamison, he's got his leg out from underneath there, and
Yeah.
he fell right on top of his back. But again, this is a dangerous tackle. I mean,
You hate to see that.
yeah, absolutely. Nobody wants to see injuries and whatever, but you can't go in reckless like that. That could even have been worse. Card, he could have been yellow. But again, going to tackle like that is just ridiculous.
Yeah, certainly a dangerous play. Rock City setting up right in front of us here.
I got 2 minutes. 4 something or another? 4-2-13. And we'll see what they can do on the power play. I'm sure you'll see this power play won't last long. These guys are really, look at the strength they have on the field right now from the power play.
Plays this one back, nicely done, just misses. Loving the creativity here from Rock City on the set pieces. Now they're just going to work it around, keep the Samba guys moving, keep them on their toes, try to catch them off balance. See if the Boom can get a rip here.
Andrew Coughlin out there on the power play.
Down in the corner, Zajdowitz, nice save there from Reed.
You're going to see they're going to try to look for Andrew. They're going to try to get Andrew his goal of the game. Great to see if he can get one. Oh, what a ball.
Off the wall, nicely done. It was a nice idea from Rock City. Just love to see the work that they're doing.
Yeah, they move the ball well.
All business right now for the Boom. See if someone can load one up here for Rock City. There it is. Good idea. Just a touch high. Plays this one back. Fancy Figueroa. Harling plays this one back. Nice lead for Schindler. Rips a shot, and there's a goal.
Coughlin with the assist.
A beautiful power play. Well executed by Rock City, Mark. Just totally in control.
Yeah, again, you know, these guys are experienced, and, you know, we work on all these things, and we haven't had a lot of practices. I think we've had 4. And you could just see, even with 4 practices, the amount of work they put in.
Just an absolute rocket off the foot of Schindler. And nothing Kiefer Reed could do about it.
Oh, absolutely nothing. You know, again, these guys are finished. I don't think that either one of these keepers could have saved some of these shots that are going in, you know, if not any of them. Again, they could have been on Jacob Mitchell, and they would still be going in goal right now. It's just these guys are finishing their chances, and they're putting it where they need to put it, in the back of the net.
Play on says a match official got a little handsy over there. Again, nice control. Gerber looked to play it in. Luka Dodge rips a shot. This one's just wide. Just wonderful attacking play from Rock City has been on display. Nice save by Ibarra again. Third quarter, he's creating his own highlight reel, Mark.
Yeah, absolutely. He's playing out on fire.
2-on-1. And a great shot. What a goal from Jamison. And the Rock City Boom are putting on a clinic.
Again, you know, nothing the keeper can do. I mean, that's just placement, finishing your chances. You know, we can hear it. The talk out there is incredible. Right now, you just heard someone call it, and that was Jamison called it, played it right back to him. I mean, look at that finish.
Oh, just a beauty. A worm burner, as we like to call it, barely got off the ground, and that's exactly where you want to put it.
3 inches to the left, and it's a save.
Look at Ibarra. Brick wall in net right now for Rock City. Alan Ibarra. It's 15-1 Rock City.
Yeah, if you're Cleveland, you're like, this is your backup goalkeeper.
Yeah, he's really just putting on a show.
Yeah, he played really well at practice on Tuesday, too. Look at another save.
There he is again. To Cleveland's credit, they have definitely turned up the intensity a little bit on the offensive side this quarter. They've gotten some chances, and they probably feel like they should have had a few put by them.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I would 100% agree with that. You know, they definitely could easily have a couple goals. He's played out, you know, lights out. And
just a great team effort right now from Rock City.
What a turn by Joe Balls. Let it go between your legs.
Nifty. Here comes Andre. Andre plays it up
Oh.
just wide. Coughlin had his sights on it. Plays this one into Andre. Nicely done. Nicely done. Little 1-2, and there it is again. Rock City, Jamison again, Mark. And just the odd man rushes right now. Cleveland can't get back on defense.
Yeah, you know, I was watching earlier, too, and it looks like they got a guy that's just hanging up top on top of it all. So, you know, you want to get 5 guys behind the ball at all times. And they've been having a guy hanging up. And like I said, I would dump the ball in the corners. They've got things going on, but right now, just frustration. They can't beat Alan Ibarra. I'm not even sure. I don't know what the answer is at this point. Like, you're trying everything you got, and then this keeper robs you. And
20 seconds left here in the third quarter. It has been all Rock City. Season opener for the Boom, home opener, second game of the season. for Cleveland.
Like I said, this is a big game for us because we only get to play Cleveland twice. So once here and once there. So to get a victory here is very important. You know, we expect to win out the rest of the games, you know, and we expect to have a struggle against Cleveland in Cleveland. You know, not to take anything away from these other teams that we're playing, but that's just our expectations, and just like their expectations would probably be to beat us. But
yeah, Cleveland's definitely the farthest trip you guys make on the league schedule.
Yeah, absolutely.
That travel sometimes can take its toll on you.
And then the other thing is the guys that can travel, sometimes you just can't get your personnel that you want there. You know, I don't think Jake Schindler will be able to travel with his family, you know, and everything. Another one's Andrew Coughlin might not be able to travel. He just had a baby as well. So,
yep.
You know,
Congratulations, Andrew.
Yeah, absolutely. And you just never know what you can travel with, and that's where the problem lies sometimes in this league.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. We'll take our media break here, and we'll be right back with fourth quarter action. It's all Rock City this evening.
It's proudly brought to you by Scotty's Automotive. Scotty's Automotive is the official automotive service garage of the Rock City Boom. Scotty's has been proudly serving Rochester since 1950. When you're in need of automotive repairs, choose the shop with the skills and resources to provide you with the highest quality of service. Visit us on the web at scottysautomotivegroup.com or come visit us at 1886 Monroe Avenue in Brighton. Call Scotty's at 585-461-1666. That's 461-1666. 461-1666.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, offers Bill Gray's Great Plates, topped any way you want them, for $10.99 every Tuesday and Sunday. Get a $10.99 Great Plate Tuesdays and Sundays.
Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's.
When it comes to handling unwanted critters and dealing with creepy crawlies getting into...
All right, and we're back. Fourth quarter action here from the Rochester Sports Garden. It's been all Rock City.
Yeah, another Cleveland goalkeeper change.
Cleveland going back to Dirksen. Now, do you think that every other quarter thing for their keepers is by design, or is it just being dictated by the game?
I think they did it by design. I think they knew beforehand. I personally wouldn't do it. You know, like I said, his second quarter that the guy's in now, the goalie, his second quarter was unreal. I wouldn't want to pull him out when he's having a great game like that. Just like, right now, I wouldn't pull Alan Ibarra and put Jacob Mitchell in. I mean, if it was the other way around, I guess, because at 15-1, I guess it doesn't matter. But you understand, like, the guy's on fire. You don't want to pull him out and put another cold keeper in that's been sitting for the whole half or a quarter.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a big fan of, if you're going to play half the game, let them play half the game. Put them in the first half, put them in the second half.
Kippard trying to take on Zajdowitz, dispossessed. Nice defense there from Rock City. Positioning, spacing, everything's been outstanding tonight for the Boom. Gerber looking for number 6, and there it is. Austin Gerber with a night to remember, Mark, his 6th of the evening.
Yeah, again, it's kind of expected. You see he's finishing his chances. He's picking his spots, and he's putting it there. Like I said, we were at practice on Tuesday. We were a little worried about him because he was peppering everything around the goal. But, again, those goals are a little bit smaller than what we're used to. And you can see the difference now that he's putting them all in the back of the net.
Yeah, absolutely. Boom are on fire tonight. And this has to feel good. They look like they're in mid-season form. Conditioning has been outstanding. Yeah,
and again, you're trying to make a statement your first game of the season against one of the top teams in the division. And it's a big statement. And, you go to a team like Sahara that just got destroyed by these guys, and they don't want anything to do with you.
Right.
But in the same note, hopefully Sahara does their homework on the Boom and they see what's going on. But I mean, if you shut down Gerber, then who shuts down Jamison? You shut down Jamison, who shuts down Eddie? Figueroa. So you got so many guys that are on the scoreboard and that can be on a scoreboard. It's just no choice of what you can do.
As a club, Rock City looking for their 11th consecutive regular season league win. Again, finished 10-0-0 last year. Cleveland right behind them at 6-4. So Rock City definitely, you're going to get that target on your back eventually.
Yeah, I mean, it's like any team that's in this, the leagues that's good. They're going to get a target, and we're all right with that. We're able to handle those, and
Yeah, that's familiar territory for this squad. Very successful culture here at Rock City. Used to making postseasons, used to league championships, used to making national runs.
Again, you got Mark, myself, John Berard, Curdy. We have faith in all these players that we've selected to play. We've got guys that aren't out here today that'll be here in other games. We've got our depth is unreal.
We got a couple players out on loan right now, don't we?
Yeah, we do. And they played pretty well over the weekend with the Salisbury Stakes and the M2. And that's again that's our depth, that we're able to take guys from the M3 and they are able to play in the M2.
Yeah, that is definitely speaks volumes to the club, the preparedness. Continuity, of course. Got some guys that have been playing together for a little bit. It's another hard play in the middle there.
That's going to be a blue card.
Boom are going to get ready for another power play here.
Is it Schubert?
Looks like it's Zajdowitz.
That eliminates
That'll
2 minutes.
eliminate that. Conrad Zajdowitz, he's been loading that one up all night long, and he finally hits pay dirt, Mark.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's got a cannon, and I'm glad to see him on the scoreboard. He's been wanting that goal. Our captain, he deserves it. He's playing so well.
And it's really nice for me to see Conrad, and here you go looking at the replay. That left foot is a rocket, but it's just so nice to see him healthy and not have anything nagging him. That last season in outdoor, he was definitely battling. He was banged up a little bit, so it's just nice to see him moving and playing freely.
Yeah, and that was another thing. He got injured in our championship game, and he's hurting himself. Like he's kicking himself in the back because he got hurt and he feels like he let the team down, and he didn't. He left it all out on the field. So we love Conrad, and I'm just glad to see him here, and he's able to get on the scoreboard. He's definitely earned it along with everybody else that's getting themselves on the scoreboards.
He's definitely a warrior, deserves that captain armband.
He's our Polish power.
When I first met him, I pronounced his last name correctly, and that was a proud moment.
So I've known his dad for a long time. Like I said, I used to coach Conrad, and his dad's a great guy too. Hopefully he's watching and tuning in, and he's just a great character. He's a great kid, and you can see he leaves everything out there.
Absolutely. You're going to get one speed and one speed only, and that's 100 miles an hour from Zajdowitz.
Yeah, he actually has a brother he's probably almost as good as him. And they're two great guys. I love them both. And again, I'm glad Conrad's on our team and not playing against him, because he's definitely a tough competitor.
Certainly is. The pride of Niagara.
Well, he's the pride of Rochester now, so.
Yeah. Yeah, to your point. Happy to have that guy on our club.
Yeah, it's like Jake Schindler too. You don't want that guy on. You never want to face against Jake Schindler. If you know him.
See what Jake can do here. He needs one. Oh, Jake flirting with it.
Didn't miss by much.
Not at all. Arling's pass gets cut out.
Again, Cleveland's played pretty well the second half of this game, and their keepers have been playing really well. I'll tell you, it looks like they just stay on the field a little too long. I think they need to be quicker in their changes.
Yeah, there have been a few times they've been caught, gassed.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, you look at the Boom. Yeah, the Boom might be on the field almost as long as you are, but they're the ones possessing the ball and you're chasing. So they're not as tired as you are, and they will immediately get their changes in.
Yeah, from start to finish right now, Rock City has played the game well, managed the game well. Not a lot of stress here for the Boom tonight.
Like the Boom just made a complete full change other than Luka Dodge. And Samba only made 3 player changes. Like, you need to get fresh legs out there, because right now you're going to get stuck. Here it goes.
Great defense there from Eduardo. He's been very, very active tonight.
Now you're going to be stuck on the field. See that?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not, so they are making their changes, but they're changing their forwards. But there's the 2 defenders that have been on the field for the longest time.
See what Jake does here. Plays this one back. Cleveland trying to get something going here. If you're Cleveland right now, you got a little over 9 minutes left. You got to try to put something together just to get a little momentum and a little feel good before you make that 4-hour ride down the highway.
Yeah, I mean, you got to have something positive to go home with. Again, you know, I think they just had the right idea, dumping in the corner. Unfortunately, they dumped it a little high.
Nice play there.
Wow, just missed.
Nice save by Ibarra again. Putting on a save clinic here.
Yeah, definitely put in his work and definitely deserves to have no goals scored on him yet. Again, you know, Jacob Mitchell did the same thing. He had the one goal, unfortunately, from an error. But I think our two keepers have played lights out.
I couldn't agree more. They have been outstanding tonight. Seidowitz tries to play this one into the corner. Dirksen throws that one right to Seidowitz. Boom, right back in possession. Off the wall pass, nobody home. Good job by Seidowitz. Just in the right spot there. Play this one back to Rieger. And Rock City not letting their foot off the gas. They're still going. Joe Balls, and a goal for Joey Balls. Off the assist from Conrad Seidowitz. And Rock City just pouring it on.
You know what I'm going to say?
You gotta have balls.
Joe Balls.
And that is his second of the night.
Again, you know, like we were talking earlier, who do you stop?
So this is just I've lost count at this point, but again, right in the middle, there's a Boom player trailing, and nobody's picking him up.
Yeah, you got to follow your runners, but like I said, you know, who do you stop Austin Gerber from scoring? Now you got Joe Balls who's got 2 or 3. You stop Joe Balls from scoring, you got Jamison who's got. There's just too many guys that are finishing their chances and getting on the scoreboard, and that's one thing that the Boom are known for is there's not, you know, yes, we do have guys that score a lot of goals, but if they don't score goals, there's other players that will score the goals. I mean, you just had Austin Gerber all the way back in our own 18 defending.
Gerber with 6 goals tonight. Handful of assists. It's been a night to remember for Austin.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's, you know, it won't be the last time, and you know, he would definitely be on the scoreboard all season. But again, like I said, he's putting in the work, and that's what's giving him the goals. And it's, you know, the guys around him too are, you know, finding him, giving him the opportunities. Same with, you know, Figueroa, who's same way.
Tries to play that one off the wall. Nicely done. Combination of Harling and Schindler there, making sure.
And again, you know, the ball comes back out, and there's nowhere to go because you got 5 guys behind the ball. And that's another thing that, you know, we stand by is make sure you get your guys behind the ball.
There's Ibarra, just a half second faster to the ball than the player. Again, Cleveland just looking for something positive to end the night on. The Boom have been pretty comfortable throughout the contest.
She wanted to blow their whistle on that one.
She was thinking about it. There's Andre. Shielding off the player there. Looks to turn up the boards with it. Nice job there by Ibarra. Plays it right out to Schindler. And for these last 6 minutes for Rock City, just get out of here healthy and unscathed. Nice defense there.
Great defense. Timeout, TV.
Yep, we'll take the TV timeout. It's all Rock City here at the Rochester Sports Garden.
Tomstars.com. Don't give me just any old cheeseburger. Only Bill Gray's will do. I love the taste and the quality and the juicy through and through.
It's the world's greatest cheeseburger, made fresh for you each day.
When you're looking for something good cooking, say gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's.
A delicious meal with family or friends is a great way to share the day.
If you're getting hungry, say gimme, 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 gimme Bill Gray's.
This broadcast is proudly brought to you by Scotty's Automotive. Scotty's Automotive is the official automotive service garage of the Rock City Boom. Scotty's has been proudly serving Rochester since 1950. When you're in need of automotive repairs, choose the shop with the skills and resources to provide you with the highest quality of service.
All right, and we're back. 5:54 left here in the fourth quarter. And there's a goal for Cleveland, their second of the night off the set piece, and I don't think Ibarra saw it.
The best part about that is Ibarra just looked and laughed, and you know he's mad. He knows it was a good goal. It's a good finish. Nothing you can do about it. I don't think we were really ready and prepared, but
take a look at it on the replay here. Yeah, it looks like he might have just got screened just a little bit there.
yeah, absolutely. Again, you know, I'm a big fan of goalkeepers staying big, staying high. He kind of bent over, went down a little bit. Is it a difference? I don't know, but I'm a big fan of staying big. Don't guess. But again, is that...
Oh, and there's Schindler. He gets his for the evening, Mark. We wanted him to get one, and there it is.
Yeah, well-deserved. You know, he's been working, putting in the work. You know, again, like I said, is that one goal for Samba the one you want to go home with? It is until you get scored on 30 seconds later.
Yeah, very nice little play here. Schindler just lets it rip, and again, lets it go low. And I'm not sure Dirksen even saw it. Ooh, Luka Dodge slides hard into the boards. Good to see Luka pop right back up. That's right in front of us here.
Luka's a big, young kid, and he's so resilient. And definitely another guy that's put in the work. And
yeah, works real hard. There's a little push to the back there. Anthony DeMarco draws the whistle there. Rieger will get us reset here, tries to play this one into Eduardo. Eduardo's been very busy on the offensive end tonight.
Yeah, and that's, you know, one of our plans. That's what we want. We want him to get the ball. We want it to be on his foot. We want him to be able to, you know, we want him to score goals, but we also want him to be the guy that's feeding people.
Absolutely. Rieger in the corner here now with Kephart.
Again, Rieger's not the biggest kid in the world. He's not the biggest guy, but you're not going to win those battles with him either. He's experienced. When you think you got him beat, you don't.
Rieger plays this one all the way through the other side to Luka Dodge. Dodge going to let it rip. Why not? Trying to join the party here. They just kind of let him walk in, so he figures, what the heck? Nice save there by Dirksen. Nice hustle there. Dirksen's still playing hard here for the Samba.
You know, he's had a really good game actually. You know, both keepers have done really well. Don't get me wrong, but you know, you definitely want to finish on a high note. You don't want it to get any worse than it already is. You know, at the same point, like, are they trying to earn their starting position in the early stages of this, you know, season? So,
yeah, you never know. Andre with the ball at his feet. Plays it back for Zajdowitz.
I'd like to see Zajdowitz hit one from here.
He sure can. He's definitely capable. A little off the wall there.
And again, you kind of just like kicking the ball aimlessly right now and just trying to get out of this game.
Zajdowitz again. Oh, wanted it on that left foot. Play is still alive. We'll play on. This one's nicely cut out by Joe Balls. Zajdowitz, he's looking for one. Plays this one to Andre.
Great
Nice save.
What a save that was.
These kids are still playing hard out here. Well defended here, getting double teamed by Andre and Joey Balls. You're in a bad place there. Oh, Andre, left foot just misses.
Andre wants to get on the board before he has to get subbed out.
Nice job by Ibarra. Zajdowitz now carrying it. Plays this one back to Rieger. 2 minutes left here for Rock City.
What
nice
a
goal! Harling to Eduardo Figueroa.
What a goal. And if you don't think that was a planned pass,
you are mistaken, my friend.
Absolutely.
This is just a clinic from the Rock City Boom now. And this is how you want to do it. I mean, here we are. Look at the angle. Harling, and again, he's untouched, and that's just bang.
And that's, you know, I mean, for Figueroa to actually get his foot on that and put it in the back of the net, it wasn't an easy finish at all by any means. The pass wasn't the greatest of passes, but.
No, tough pass. It's coming in with a lot of pace there, and nice job by Rock City, keeping him off the board here.
Alex Harling with a great defensive move, almost killed his own keeper.
21-2 Rock City, minute 20 left to go, and guys still flying around. You like to see the competitive nature, competitive spirit, if you will. But this has been all Rock City tonight, and they have looked like a far superior team.
Again, you know, I'm just glad that Cleveland isn't folding. You know, they're still trying hard. And
Schindler gets denied there. Cleveland's defensive player does a nice job getting some support to his keeper. And there's the touch goal. Rock City. We are not done. There's number 22 on the evening, and that was Schober.
Matt Schubert scores that one, I think. That's 2 or 3 for Matt.
Take a look at the replay here. Initially, Dirksen makes the save, but the rebound.
Again, you know, how is a man that wide open on the back post? You know, and again, you're just looking at how many different people have been on the scoreboard. I know it's a lot of goals, but at the same point, you just got to wonder, who do you stop?
He's going to draw a whistle.
I'm not sure he actually got him.
34.8 seconds left here.
And again, if you're the Boom, you don't want to give up anything here.
Absolutely not. They're going to do everything in their power to keep them out of the back of the net here for the last 34.8 seconds. Just wide. Good effort there.
Yeah, definitely good hit.
Oh, and the own goal off the leg of Dan Rieger. And all he could do is apologize.
Yeah, we're going to have to cut Rieger after that one.
And just be glad that it doesn't mean a whole lot.
Again, it's, what we were saying earlier, though, is you want to get the ball to the backboards, get it off the boards, get the other team turned. That's exactly what happened. Hit it off the backboard. Rieger turns. It just happens to hit him, goes in. They need to try to probably concentrate on that a little bit more next time we play them, is dump the ball. And you got to get the Rock to have their back turned to you, because one-on-one they're going to win their battles.
Oh, and the Rock City Boom. Andrew Coughlin.
Make no doubt about it.
And that is, again, Cleveland gets a goal and Rock City answers right back.
Make no doubt about it. They definitely were trying to get Andrew Coughlin on the board, and they did.
Just a nice little pass and then a little leave. And
again, Andrew's one of the greatest goalkeepers in the MASL, and to finish a shot like that on a goalkeeper is it's great. He's got a toucher. He can finish chances, and there you go.
So Rock City will be happy with themselves after this one. It is a 20-goal difference tonight.
And again, if you're the Samba, it's great. You get a goal, even if it's a home goal. But to turn around and give up another one at less than 20 seconds later, that's what they've been doing, the last 2 goals. So, you gotta try to get rid of that.
And there it is. There is the final whistle for the match, and it is a dominant 20-goal win here for the Rock City Boom. And Mark, was this exactly what you expected? Is this what you expected to see from the squad? You've had the training camp, you've had practice. Coming into this home opener, you definitely dominated the league last year on that postseason run. Did they give you exactly what you were looking for?
I think the Boom came out and did exactly what we were expecting them to do. I thought we would get a bigger challenge out of Cleveland. But we did exactly what we were supposed to do. We got different numbers on the board. We speckled it all over the place. We worked hard and possess. We wanted to possess and take over the game, and that's exactly what we did. And we came out right off the bat and did it. So, yeah, absolutely what we wanted to get done, and we got the job done. And it's so important to beat Cleveland because, again, I think Cleveland's one of the top 2 teams in our division along with us. And to beat them, that just puts us 1 game ahead of them for first place.
Absolutely. It's really hard to pick a man of a match when you put up 23 goals. But if you had to give the nod to a man of the match, who would it be?
I'll be honest with you. There's so many guys out there that I would give man of the match. But at this point, I'll be honest with you, I thought Alan Ibarra played lights out. Am I giving him the man of the match? Hard to, because he only played half the game.
Right.
But if I had to give the man of the match, I would probably give it to Austin Gerber.
Austin Babyface Gerber, big day for him. 6 goals, a few more assists. Really got us started, had a great first half. And you couldn't ask for more for the Rock City Boom. What a way to open the season. Any closing remarks for the game coming up next?
No, it's a big game. Again, we're on the road, I think, and I think we just need to, respond from what we just did tonight, take it to the next game, and I think you'll see a little bit of a different Sahara game when we go there, but I think you'll see, pretty much the same. I think we're going to get a lot of numbers, scoring goals, and different people, and as long as we come out and play hard, that's, you're going to have to take it away from us before we take it away from you, type thing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I think set the tone. Right back in it. Hey, we ran the league table last year. We're looking forward to doing it again, or at least trying to do it again. From the Rock City Boom, I'm Jason North and Mark Satoli, Rochester Sports Garden. Of course, thank you to all our sponsors making this possible. And we'll catch you at the next Rock City Boom home game.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you.